I'm Father Robert Balliser, the digital Jesuit, host of This Week in Enterprise Tech on the TWiT TV network. I'm here in Orlando, Florida for Enterprise Connect 2015, and I'm sitting next to Larry Levenberg from NEC. Larry, thank you very much for talking to us.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, there's a little bit of buzz going on over at the NEC booth. What are you doing at the show?
Well, we've done something a little bit differently this year. We have tried for many years to bring all of our technologies into one, and now we're actually seeing it start to happen. So what I mean by that is, although it's primarily a UC show, we have so many other technologies that NEC does well, like SDN, like biometrics technology, and now we're starting to bring all of those technologies into one, which offers some unique solutions for our customer in the UC space as well. So it's very unique to what we can do.
There is a question that I think you may be unique in being able to answer,
okay,
in that you are bringing all those technologies together. I know that NEC has been making big strides in big data and big data analytics. Now, it is kind of a buzzword,
yep,
but there's so much promise. There are people who they see what big data can do for a business, but they also see it as potentially a cautionary tale,
sure,
something that can ensnare businesses who do it wrong. What kind of wisdom can you offer to those businesses who are starting to get into big data analytics?
Well, one of the things that we have an advantage over a lot of our competitors is we've been in big data for over 10 years. We've been doing business analytics throughout the globe for many years. We've got data scientists that are not only in Japan, our home market, but that we have housed in Cupertino, California, here for the US market. They sit in a think tank. That's all they do is think. And these are true data scientists, PhDs. And what we have learned in our experiences is what makes us and sets us apart. So we can give the customer not only the analytics that they need to problem solve and fix their solutions, but also all of those security questions and all those different requirements that are necessary. We've been through it. We've been down the road. So it's our experience that sets us apart from the rest.
It sounds to me that that's your special sauce, that NEC is where a lot of these companies want to be, and they've got to go through all the growing pains that you've had to do over the last 10 years.
That's exactly right, and it is a difficult area to be, because when you say big data, it's kind of just a general term, but really what it is business analytics. You're taking lots of information, you're taking that information into some source holding bin, and then you're analyzing that data and making decisions based on it. So that data could be biometrics, that data could be sensing information from, say, a nuclear reactor. We've been doing that stuff for many, many years, so it's the experience that really drives what we're doing.
Now, with you bringing all those technologies together and with the promise of big data, I guess I need to ask you to stare into your crystal ball and tell me, where do you want to see NEC in a year, in 3 years, in 5 years? Where will NEC take us?
Okay, well that's a great question, because one of the things that we have been working on, as I mentioned, kind of the flavor of our booth, if you will, is bringing all of our technologies together. SDN, we're a leader in SDN. We have award-winning programmable flow controller, and we've won Interop 4 years in a row with this controller. So bringing SDN now into the UC client. So what we're seeing is, if you look at our UC platforms, all of them are now SDN ready. And what does that really mean? It means when the proliferation of SDN comes to the networks as a whole, and it's a small, given right now it's a small marketplace, as that grows, all of the UC platforms are SDN ready. So it's a powerful message, and we like to think of ourselves as thinking 10 years down the road, not today.
So if you were being boastful, you could say, well, when the rest of the industry is ready for it, NEC will be waiting for them.
Exactly, they're already there.
Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Now, if people are in Orlando and they can't come to Enterprise Connect, the ideal place is to go to the booth, to talk to your people, to see the solutions, to see the equipment. And where do they go on the show floor?
Yeah, I invite everybody, come over to booth 1121. We're here on the show, we have a very big showing and a lot of exciting products to talk about. And otherwise, you can go to our website at necam.com.
Thank you so very much for spending your time with us, for sharing your resources and sharing your vision. And speaking of vision, you stay tapped, because we've got a vision of Enterprise Connect 2015 coming right up.